Alright, guys, we're back with the stream, and I had to restart my stream twice because of bad network, but this time it's not gonna die, hopefully. And we're already the race is down 3 laps, and we have Verstappen dropping to P6. I think Verstappen and Leclerc made contact on the first lap, and Leclerc has front wing damage, and Hamilton has jumped ahead as well. And Russell has dropped a position as Norris jumped him at the start, and Piastri has a good 1.2 second lead, so he's out of DRS from Lando Norris as well. So that would be good. And now I have to put a story for this again. I need to delete my old one and put the new link. So put a story again. Alonso's brakes are on fire. That's what Gasly says on the radio. This is going to be very similar to Verstappen in Australia then, if his brakes are actually on fire. Oh no. Yeah, there goes Alonso. His right rear brakes are on fire. There's smoke coming out of it. That's two DNFs in 2 races for Alonso. That's not good. Cannot brake. Yeah, that's expected. He took a wide line. Max took a much wider line, and the Ferraris went in through. Hamilton first, and then Leclerc, and I think they made contact after that. Oh, he's being. It wasn't Max Verstappen, I think, who hit Lewis. It was look. It wasn't Max Verstappen who hit Leclerc. It was Lewis and Leclerc who made contact. Oh, Max had a snap at the first corner, so he had to get out the throttle and. Oh, there's the contact. That was. Leclerc became a little too brave, I think. Liam Lawson has made a couple of places up. He crossed both Saubers. I think one of the Saubers spun out now, and the other one was just jumped. Norris is now just zero point 0.5 behind Piastri. I hope he does not overtake him. Come on, Oscar, you have to defend. Okay, so most of the drivers are on mediums except Stroll, Behrman, Lawson, and Bortoletto. I think Norris is pushing himself a little too hard, because that's what Martin is saying. Norris's front left looks a little worse than Piastri's front left, and the track temperature right now is around 35 degrees and 27 degrees in air, so which seems to be very hot for China. So Piastri is actually looking after his tires, which is really nice because that was one of his weaknesses. He used to eat up all of his tires, and he couldn't tire manage very well. That was something he was working on really hard. So it's kind of really nice that he's actually uh, working on working on his tire management, and if he actually gets a good result out of that, that's really good improvement from Piastri then. What was that argument between Sonoda right now? No way, that was actually a real argument. He says he wants to use more of front tires, but they said we don't want to. But then he says I want to. The most entertaining ones is always Yuki's radios. There's Alonso. I feel really bad for Alonso. This is his second retirement. He's not completed a single race till now in the season. It seems like the front five are lapping almost a second faster, or at least the top two are lapping a second faster than Verstappen. But Leclerc and Hamilton are just like 2 tenths fast compared to Verstappen. In fact, Verstappen and Hamilton seem to be lapping at the same times. But there's a 3 second gap between the Ferrari and the Red Bull now. So let's see how that runs out. Good that Hajar didn't lose a lot of places. He was in seventh, but he did lose to Antonelli and Sonoda, but he's still in the top 10, so that's really nice. And he didn't do anything reckless on his first race start in the front, so that's really good from Hajar. Leclerc's trying to push on Hamilton. He's trying to make a move on on Hamilton, even with the broken wing. Leclerc Leclerc is faster than Lewis by almost 2 tenths right now, but I guess he's pushing his tires too much. He might end up losing tire grip by the time it's time to box. And he might start losing places after that. And Lewis is looking after his tires right now, so I guess that's better. Okay. Albon seems like he's got his head wrapped around pretty well with the tire management. Verstappen's down to 4 seconds now. Yeah, it seems like that's what Crofty and Brundle are saying as well. Seems like Max Verstappen is babysitting his tires. He wants to go longer than the others on this tire. So let's see. And Gasly's right on the back of Albon right now. He has DRS on Albon, so Piastri says we are on plan A. I wonder what plan A is. We are on plan B, says Leclerc's team radio, so I'm guessing that's a two stopper, hopefully. Yeah, I guess. Okay. I think the plan A is the two stopper and the plan B is the one stopper in case of any damage or trying to run long. So, given that Leclerc has damage, I think he's gonna go long. Okay, Leclerc says he wants plan A if it stays like this. Leclerc is really close to Hamilton at the back right now. He is lapping almost the same pace as Lewis, and he's got DRS now, and Lewis has lost DRS from Russell. So it seems like the Norris, Russell, Hamilton, and Leclerc are lapping at the same times right now. And Max Verstappen has dropped off even further. He's in 139s right now. Gasly comes into the pits and he boxes for hards. So people are going to look at the timing tables now. Everyone's going to see Gasly's pace right now and decide whether they want to box or not. Plan C might be the one stop now. Now I believe that Plan C is the one stop, and they're asking Oscar if it's possible for a one stop because apparently the track temperature is coming down. So the tire degradation might reduce as Ocon and Sonoda box as well, and Doohan boxes as well for hards, I believe. Yeah, given how the tire degradation is, I agree with Crofty that the undercut would be really powerful over here because on the fresh rubber, you're going to be almost lapping a second or a second and a half faster than the people in front. So it could be a really good strategy for all the drivers today. So there's a huge chance that Albon might get undercut by Gasly, who was right behind him, and Antonelli and Hajar box as well. Oh, Yuki Tsunoda has undercut Antonelli, so the undercut has worked for RB. Yeah, that was actually really surprising. What lap time did Tsunoda do last lap? That was a really good lap from Tsunoda trying to overcut Kimi Antonelli as Lewis comes into box now, and even Verstappen's coming into box now. I think they're trying to overcut Leclerc with Max Verstappen right now. That's why they're asking him to box before him as Max Verstappen comes in. And Liam Lawson is on a completely different strategy from the rest of the pack because he started on hard tires and he's going to finish on mediums, I believe, or he's going to go uh, hard, medium, hard. So he's going to go longer on those hard tires. And Hamilton and Verstappen come in 10th and 11th. So a lot of these drivers are coming back into traffic, and that's not helping their lap times because it's just slowing them down, and that might not help them with. Yeah, there goes Russell talking about the one stop already, and I don't think he should have spoken it out loud like that because, of course, other teams also listen to it. So let's see. Piastri's gonna box. There goes hard tires, and that's a bit of a slow stop. 3.8 seconds, and Russell comes into box as well. Russell's trying to overcut. Russell trying to undercut Norris over here. Oh, there goes Lance Stroll on Oscar Piastri. He's trying it hard. Oh yeah, he started on the hards and he's trying to go long on that. Behrman as well on the hard tires going long on the first stint. Oh, he almost goes into the grass. Leclerc comes into pits. Norris boxes as well. 2.2 seconds for Norris. Oh, Leclerc hasn't changed his front wing. He goes on the same front wing with hard tires. Seems like that broken front wing doesn't do a lot of problems for him. Oh, George Russell around the outside on Lando Norris. Does he make the move? Does he make the move? Oh, that was so close. Russell almost went to the back of the Aston Martin. That was so close. But Mercedes got the undercut on Norris, so that's really good. I am so terrified right now. Lando Norris also goes down the inside on Lance Stroll, but Mercedes has got the undercut on Norris, and that was really nice. Russell gets the place back, which he lost on the start, as Albon is leading the race, but Piastri is getting on him. He's like 2 seconds behind. As Max Verstappen sets the fastest lap of the race, a 1:37.3. That's significantly faster than the others who boxed already. I guess these tires are suiting him better. There goes both Hamilton and Leclerc on Ollie Behrman, who was running in seventh. Ted's just freaking out again, saying that who needs end plates, and that's true. I mean, do I think Hamilton will win the race? Sorry, I just saw the chat. I had the F1 TV screen, sorry, the multi-view screen in front of it. Do you think Hamilton will win the race? Unlikely because they're struggling on the tires. I feel like it's gonna be the McLaren who's gonna they're gonna win, and I believe it's gonna be Oscar Piastri, unless Russell does something to get back at Piastri and he's gonna overtake. So it might be a Mercedes win, but no, Hamilton's gonna be unlikely. Hamilton's going to be unlikely to win. When did he send this chat? I want to see what time he sent it. How long ago was it? Okay, I cannot see how long it was sent. Sorry, Prashast, I didn't see your message. I was busy just with the race and a lot of pit stops happening. Wow, Russell sets the fastest lap of the race with 1:36.8. Lando Norris with DRS. Wow, that was close. The DRS on the McLaren is really, really powerful. It's like how it was with Red Bull in 2023. The same thing is going on with McLaren right now in 2025. Alex is going long on those tires. It seems like his tires are managed pretty well that way. I can bet at least there will be one person who would try an outrageous one stop for this race, and I'm guessing that's the Williams of Alex Albon who's trying to go for that one stop. If he can last on these tires around 20 laps, 20, 23 laps, then he can go on the hards longer. So let's hope it goes well with Alex Albon for that, and he can get some good points on the board as he's fifth in the championship right now. Yeah, the Aston Martin seemed really slow with the DRS as well. Leclerc just breezed past him with DRS. So I don't know what's going on with that Aston Martin car though. Okay, so they're gonna swap Leclerc and Hamilton because Leclerc seems to be he seems to be lapping much faster than Lewis right now. So Prashast, you got your answer. I don't think Lewis is gonna win today. There goes Lando Norris on Alex Albon. Okay, they haven't swapped till now. We're swapping cars in turn 14. Yeah, there's almost a 4 second gap between both the McLarens. That seems pretty good. No, Piastri has a good bit of breathing space over there. Russell also got past Albon. Oh wait, has Albon boxed? Yeah, Albon comes into the pits. There goes the swap, I guess. I think Albon did a pretty good stint on those mediums. He ran for almost 21 laps. That was really good. Lawson is boxed for mediums as well, and he's at the back. Isaac Hadjar is trying to chase down Kimi Antonelli. It'd be really nice if he could get right up behind Antonelli and overtake him with DRS. because they have really good pace throughout the weekend, even in sprints, and the qualifying yesterday was absolutely exceptional from the Racing Bulls. Yeah, the undercut on Albon worked for Alpine when Gasly. That was expected because he was lapping significantly slower at the end of that stint with the mediums, but he went pretty long and it was really nice. I'm gonna just move the camera slightly. Something which is impressing me a lot is Leclerc's pace, even after with that broken end plate on his front wing. He seems to be. Martin says we should break the other end plate as well for Leclerc. He might be going faster then, but that's good. That's good from the Ferraris. That's really nice. And good teamwork as well from Leclerc and Hamilton. So that's good. Lance Stroll trying to break the toe. That was good. That was good defending from Lance Stroll. He's trying to break the toe from Ollie Behrman. Norris has gained like half a second on Piastri. He's 4 seconds now. He was 4.5. Oh, Albon got past Gasly now. That's really nice. On newer tires than Gasly. Gasly was the first one to box, so he has his tires are pretty much uh, degrading quite a bit now. So and Leclerc is almost into DRS of Russell, so that's going to be really interesting. That battle is going to be pretty interesting out there. Stroll, I like the line Stroll's taking through the first few corners. There was a really tight line, and then he's maintaining a really good pace through those sharp turns. So it's really nice. Hamilton's not getting feedback. He's not getting any feedback from the team. So he's just he's on the radio telling Ricky uh to give him more feedback on this. And Behrman goes down the inside on Stroll. Oh, he locks up. He locks up and he goes. Oh no. Oh no. He that was a really good try, but he locked up and he just lost that place again. So Leclerc is complimenting Mercedes because they have a really good grip. That's new. Oh yeah, at least he didn't go off the track. So there's Jack Doohan and Carlos Sainz fighting. There's the other Williams overtaking the other Alpine. What is Lawson up to? Lawson needs to make some moves. He is not. He's lapping faster than Jack Doohan. He's lapping almost a second and a half faster than Jack Doohan. He should be able to come up to the back of Jack and Carlos in a couple of laps. And there goes Leclerc. He has DRS on George Russell and he's going to try to overtake him into turn one. Does he try it? No, he holds it back right now. He holds it back right now. He holds it back. Interesting. Interesting choice from Haas and Behrman. Yeah, the one thing which is intriguing everyone is how is Charles Leclerc having that pace with the broken front plate? That is incredible pace from the Ferrari right now. And now I'm wondering if he had both his end plates on, how would how fast would Leclerc be? Would he be able to catch Russell even faster? Behrman finally boxes after using his hards for almost 26 laps. Yeah, they haven't shown him the meatball flag either, so the car's safe. There's no extra part hanging out of Leclerc's car, so the car's safe to drive. So they wouldn't show him the meatball flag, I'm guessing. Leclerc is around 7 tenths behind him. Russell's trying to do everything to defend against Leclerc right now. Russell's actually doing a great job trying to keep Leclerc behind. He's putting in some good laps right now, and that's really good pace from the Mercedes as well. So now the only person who has not boxed till now is Lance Stroll. He's 27 laps on the hard tires, and he's doing good actually. What lap times is he doing? Yeah, Stroll's in 138, so that's not exactly bad, I would say, on 27 lap old hards, because I can see Hajar and Albon are also lapping around the same times on 7 lap old hards and 15 lap old hards. So that's a really good pace from the Aston Martin, to be very fair. Okay, so McLaren is asking Norris to push, but he doesn't want to go back into the dirty air of Piastri because that's just going to hurt his tires. Piastri's lapping pretty fast. He just did a 137.0, so that's pretty good. Norris just set the fastest lap a while ago with 136.5, which was really, really nice. Max Verstappen is lapping 3 tenths slower than uh, Piastri and around 4 tenths slower than George Russell and Charles Leclerc. So, okay, so they're going to probably use Piastri to give DRS to Norris to lift his pace. Are they going to use Piastri to give Norris DRS to break out of George Russell's toe so that they're both safe from an undercut from the Mercedes or the Ferrari behind him? Gabriel Bortoleto just did the fastest lap of the race with a 135.8. That's a very fast lap. That's almost 7 tenths faster than what Norris did. So that's that's incredible. That's an amazing lap from Bortoleto. So I guess the brand new set of hard tires would do really good for all the drivers. I think they're gonna box around lap 36 or lap 40 maybe. So it would depend. So if the next set are a bunch of hards which they're going on, they would box around lap 36. But if they're going on a mediums, they would box around lap 40 to put the last 16 laps on the mediums, because the mediums seem to be degrading slightly faster, and the longest medium stint was 20 laps only. So let's see how that goes. There's the race leader, Oscar Piastri. Yeah, we've crossed the halfway mark about 2 laps ago at around lap 28, so we're already halfway through the race. Wow, that was a good move from Behrman and Lawson. What is Lawson doing? He needs to pick up his pace. He's getting mugged by a Haas. It's not good. Lawson comes into the pits. Lawson goes on to the set of hards. Yeah, the Red Bull lost all the pace which they had in the sprint in the race. Now they do not have the same pace going in, and it's kind of disappointing. I was hoping they would be having a little better race pace. Seems like Mercedes have picked up the race pace much better compared to the sprints, honestly. And now we're going to look at the replay of Behrman on Lawson, and around the outside he tries to go first, but then Liam goes deep, and it's a switcheroo from Behrman. And nice overtake, Ollie, nice overtake. And there's Behrman's dad watching something on his phone. Is he watching the race on his phone, or is he watching Behrman's onboard? Wow, Norris made a 4 second gap to Russell now. That's really good. Now I feel like both the McLarens are in a really comfortable position, and they have lesser chance of getting undercut by Russell or Leclerc behind. And even Leclerc seems to have backed off from Russell. He's now 2 seconds behind, and there's another 2 seconds gap to Hamilton, or actually almost 3 seconds now, and another 4.2 seconds to Max Verstappen right behind in sixth place. But it seems to me that the top six are lapping significantly faster than the rest of the field. So the rest of the field seems to be lapping around 138 and high 137s, whereas the top six are lapping around 136, high 136 or low 137s. So that's pretty good. Ollie Behrman's making a charge around there, and he goes, "Wow, it's the same move! Wow, what an overtake! That was a really good overtake from Ollie. That's well done. Another switcheroo on Doohan. That was really nice. Seems like Behrman's one-stop strategy is working really nice, but let's see how his tires are at the end of the end of the race. And the thing is, he's on much faster tires. He's on mediums, and the rest of them are on hard, so he's able to make those moves easily. And there goes Lawson on down the inside on Hulkenberg. Hard tires. The lap window is between 32 to 38. When did that happen? According to McLaren, George Russell has been told to go till the end on those hard tires. Let's see how that goes. You know, the next set of pit stops is going to bring a lot of drama in the race, and it's going to be really fun. That's where we're going to have a lot of fun then. And Hajar comes in for his second stop. And if he's coming in now, I guess he's going to go on hards only, like I said, around 36, but it's 34. Yeah, Hajar's going to try the undercut on the cars ahead of him. And I hopefully he does. I hope he does because he's driving really well today, and it seems like I really want him to score some points today. It's gonna rain. No way it's gonna rain in Shanghai right now. Norris's race engineer said it's gonna be around the last 3 laps, and it's gonna be a class one. So I guess that's light rain. Yeah, the track temperature seems to have come down quite a bit. So the ride degradation would be lesser, I believe. Let's see how that goes. Behrman gets past Sainz as well, and he goes chow again. That's really nice. Behrman's driving really well for now, but we have to see how long his tires last. Okay, Hajar setting the fastest lap of the race, a 1:35.8, which is good. One thing I'm really impressed is how Stroll is driving. He's on the same set of tires he started on. He's on 35 laps old hard tires, which is absolutely amazing. And he's lapping pretty well. He's still lapping around 1:37.8, so that's not bad actually. That's his personal best lap, to be very fair. So that's really, really nice from Stroll. I want to see if he can score some good points today. Yeah, Max Verstappen is getting some pace back. He's into the 136 sixes and setting that's his personal best lap. And he's getting in the back of Lewis Hamilton. Let's see how that goes. And Stroll boxes for a set of new mediums, I believe. And it's going to be really nice because he's come out in traffic, but he has much fresher tires compared to the guys around him. He's on new mediums. No, he's on scrubbed mediums. Apparently, yeah, he's on a set of scrubbed mediums, and now he is going to just he's still on faster tires, I would say. So he's going to overtake Doohan, Sainz, Behrman ahead of him. Behrman's also lapping pretty well, so Behrman and Stroll might fight for the position. So it's going to be really nice. And Verstappen is 1.6 behind. He's almost. Oh, Lewis Pitts for the. Okay, that's interesting. Lewis Pitts for the second stop. There are 19 laps left. I wonder if they're gonna go to mediums. No, they go for another set of new hards. I don't think they have any more mediums left because the mediums they had was used in the sprint race. So I guess they don't have any more mediums left for this race. I'm still impressed with Leclerc. He's doing 137 ones. He's going so well on those 22 laps, old tires with a broken front wing. How is he doing that? I want to know. Someone answered that. Now Behrman's got DRS and Gasly, and he's gonna go. Does he? Does he do it? Yes, he does. Down the inside goes. Oh, that was close. Gasly. Okay, Gasly is a bit more brave. He's given a bit more speed, but Ollie Behrman is right on the gearbox of Pierre Gasly in that Alpine. Wow, Oscar's brave. He's saying we can go to the end on this. So I guess Plan A is a two-stopper, but he says he wants to go on a one-stopper. He wants to go till the end, and that would be a really good drive from Oscar if he can manage those tires. Because, like I said before, tire management was one of the biggest concerns for Oscar Piastri and his race pace. Ollie's trying to get past Gasly, and he does another switcheroo. Does he get it? Does he get it? Go, Ollie. No, 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 no. He backed out. Ollie backed out from that. Yes, another turn around into turn one. He gets past Gasly. That was a really good overtake from Ollie Behrman with DRS. Well done, Ollie. Stroll has got past Doohan as well. Hamilton's around 18 seconds behind Max Verstappen right now. If there is a safety car right now, Max could get a free pit stop and he would be right behind Charles Leclerc then. I love the reaction of Ollie's dad. He's so excited about Ollie's overtake. Well done. I love Behrman's dad's reaction. That was so nice. And that is Max Verstappen. What I'm noticing is Lewis just set the fastest lap of the race. It's a 1:35.5 basically, and Oscar Piastri on 26 laps old hards has done a 136 dead, which is 5 tenths slower than Lewis, but it's on 26 laps old tires. So I think Piastri is doing a really good job tire managing in today's race. Yeah, the top five are lapping in 136s right now. Exactly, it's somewhere between 136.0 to 136.5, and that's a whole second slower than Lewis Hamilton. Some of them at least, but it's really nice to see that the top five are managing their tires really well in front. Especially Oscar Piastri because of his problems with managing tires earlier. Top pace now. Let's go. And there is Sonoda trying to overtake Jack Doohan. He's right at the back with DRS now, and Doohan's trying to break the toe behind him. Yeah, I would agree with Martin Brundle right now. He's saying that maybe on lower fuel, the Red Bull is handling much better, and I agree with him because Piastri and Verstappen are lapping almost at the same pace. They're like 1 tenth off of each other. So that's really, really nice, which is significantly faster than Russell and Leclerc in front of him. So I'm guessing Max is trying to make up time now, and going right at the back of Leclerc with DRS and trying to overtake him soon. At this pace, I'm guessing around it's going to take around 5 to 6 laps for Max to get right behind Leclerc and then overtake him. And I want to see Leclerc defend hard from Max Verstappen because he's got really good pace today, even with that broken wing, and I believe he can defend really well in front of while he's in front of Max Verstappen. So let's see how that goes. There goes Lance Stroll on Carlos Sainz. That was a good overtake. Well done. That was nice. And the gap between Norris and Piastri has increased. He's down to 4 seconds again. 4.5 seconds actually. Seems like Norris is struggling with the tires because he's there's quite a bit of graining on his front. Now the question is, if Norris boxes for a new set of mediums, he's gonna come out in traffic. He's gonna have to do a lot of work to come right back up to the leaders. And okay, he might not come into traffic. He might be behind Max Verstappen, I believe. He will come between behind Max and Lewis, I believe. Sonoda gets past Doohan. So if Behrman makes it to the end on those set of 16 lap old mediums as of right now, that's going to be a masterclass from Haas actually, because even Ocon is up there with 32 lap old hards, and both Haas's in the points is going to be a masterclass from Haas, especially after the kind of pace they had in Australia, that which did not seem really nice. It seems like they have really nice pace here in Shanghai because they're both in points and they're both preserving the tires really well. It seems like Piastri's pace has dropped a bit as well. So he was lapping 136 zeros in the a couple of laps before. Now he's dropped around 5 tenths and he's lapping around 136 fives. And Norris seems to be lapping even slower now to 136 sevens. So that seems to be pretty good for Max Verstappen because he's lapping significantly faster now. He's lapping almost 4 tenths faster, around 136.2. There goes Hajar. He's trying to overtake Doohan in front of him. He had DRS, but he had to back out. Where does Ted come? Oh, Jack Doohan locks up. Oh, he that forces Hajar off the track too. That was not good. Now with DRS, Jack Doohan right behind, and as Yuki Tsunoda's right on the gearbox of Carlos Sainz trying to get past him. That's some really good pace from the Racing Bulls. Whoa! His front wing is broken. Oh no, oh no, Yuki Tsunoda has to box. His front wing is broken. He has to stop. He has to get a wing change, otherwise he's gonna get black and white meatball flag for unsafe car. His front wing is broken. His front wing is broken. It's completely off on the right side, and I think he's dropping off because of that. He's gonna get a meatball flag for this if he doesn't stop. He has to stop. No, that's so unfair. He was driving such a good race. Sonoda was driving such a good race. What happened here? Okay, that's Sonoda getting past. Oh, okay, that was Sonoda getting past Dune, I believe, not Hajar. Was it? No, that was Hajar. That was Hajar getting past Sonoda, not getting past Dune. And there goes Jack Doohan past Yuki Tsunoda and Hajar as well because of the damaged front wing. And I believe Yuki is gonna box now. Box now, box for Tsunoda. Yeah, he goes straight into the pits. He didn't have any other option. He had to box because of the front wing. Yeah, I'm wondering that too. What did he get front wing damage from? I agree with Tsunoda when he's asking to what. How did he do that? Did he crash into something? Did he crash into someone? And he's gonna go onto a set of used mediums, I believe. The front wings, the front wings was didn't come off well, and there's a piece of the wing fallen down. That's not good. That's not good. Whoa! Wow. Okay, the wing just broke because of the air, because of the airflow, because of the pressure of the air. Because he did not make contact with Carlos Sainz going into turn one. Race control says forcing another driver off the track for Jack Doohan and the Hajar incident. Max Verstappen has just done everyone from second to fifth has done a personal best on this lap, and everyone is lapping around the same pace, which is a 136.1 or a 136.3. Except Norris, he's lapping significantly slower now. He's a 137.8. Max Verstappen is now lapping around 136.0, and he's gaining on Charles Leclerc. That's gonna be someone needs to investigate that. That move by Jack Doohan, that was moving under braking. That's not good. That's not a good move. That's moving under braking. Hajar's gonna be on the radio for this. And there goes Jack. Hajar trying to go around the outside, but he's not able to because Doohan's just placed his car in a pretty awkward spot for him. So it seems like whoever is on a two-stop strategy, it doesn't seem to be working really well. So uh, Sunoda, Lawson, Hadjar, and Hamilton were going on a two-stopper, and it doesn't seem to be working really good for them. Yeah, Hadjar's on the radio complaining about Doohan. That's fair. Doohan moved way too late on that move, trying to protect his position from Hadjar. That was completely unfair by him. And there is Max Verstappen trying to gain at the back of Charles Leclerc. He's almost 1.5 seconds behind now. And Verstappen just did a 135.6, sorry, a 135.7. That's a beautiful lap from him. Whoa! Max Verstappen just suddenly is back in into Charles Leclerc's DRS within one lap. He just gained a whole second. That's incredible. And DRS is wide open on the Red Bull now. That was unexpected. It's around turn 8 and turn 9, according to Brian Bozzi, that Verstappen is gaining on Leclerc. And now Verstappen is right at the back of Charles Leclerc. Oh, that was too close. Come on, Max, let's do this. Let's get the Ferraris. Max Verstappen woke up in the second half of the race. That's true. Seems like the Red Bull is handling much better on the lighter weight. So I believe Max is going to try and overtake on Leclerc on the long straight at the hairpin. Hopefully he gets it around. And DRS is wide open and he's gaining. Max Verstappen and he's gaining and he's gaining and he's gaining and he's not making a move. He was mindful about it. Now he's got much better traction. And now with DRS, he's gaining. Max Verstappen is gaining. Come on. Come on, Max. Down the inside. Down the inside. No. He's trying to go around the outside. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Oh. And then he goes the other direction and he gets past. That was a really good overtake. Let's go, Max. Let's go. Well done. That was a nice overtake on Leclerc. Max is up in fourth now. Whoa. Whoa. That was. He just tries to squeeze in. Leclerc just tries to squeeze in. That was hard. And Max pulls away. You can see how cautiously Leclerc is driving now because his tires has gone off and he doesn't have a front wing. That was a good move from Max. That was a really good move from Max, and his presence of mind that Leclerc is going slightly wider, so he goes slightly bit more deep in turn two. So that was really really nice from him. Haja still being mindful of his overtake on Doohan. A 10-second penalty would mean that he drops behind. Whoa! Let's go, Hajar. Nice. He's trying. He's trying. He tries. No, but he's not able to. He doesn't able. He's not able to. He's not able to overtake. That was nice. That was a good try from Hajar, but he should be more mindful because Doohan has a 10-second penalty coming his way. Max Verstappen is already 3 seconds ahead of Leclerc, and he's almost 5.8 seconds behind Russell. I don't think he can catch up to Russell. He has to settle for fourth. Yeah, I think Norris is having a pretty critical problem with his braking and his brake pedal, which seems to be hampering his pace as well. He's now 5 seconds behind Piastri, and his race engineer has been repeatedly telling him to manage his brakes much better, his brake pedals much better. Oh, he almost got Hajar almost went into the back of Doohan, but now he's got a much better. He's got really less gap behind Doohan now, and he might try again into turn one. And here we are as Oscar starts the final lap. I am honestly really impressed with Oscar this race. I mean, this race just goes to show how much he has improved over the last 2 years. The first problem he had, the only problem he had was his race pace due to his tire management, and I think he has done a really good job this time. And I believe that he's just shown how much he has improved, and that he's ready to take the fight to Norris, and he's managed this race really well in the front, and he's almost 10 seconds ahead of Norris. And until we see beautiful race, beautiful race from Oscar Piastri. Well done, Oscar. That's a third race win. And Lando Norris just makes it past the checkered flag in second place, and Russell comes in third. Good race from Russell as well. He was kind of in no man's land today, but that was a really nice race from him. He managed his tires pretty well, and he had a decent pace throughout the race. As Max Verstappen finishes fourth, with both Ferraris finishing fifth and sixth. There comes now. What's something which has impressed me is the next driver finishing, and that is Haas. Double points for Haas, with Ocon finishing in seventh and Behrman in 10th, with Antonelli in eighth. A solid race again, and Williams again in the points with Albon. So that's really nice for him as well. So that's incredible race. Well done, Oscar Piastri. Well done. That's an incredible race from Oscar Piastri. And Hajar tries to is still fighting Doohan at the back of the pack. And I think he has to settle for the place behind Doohan now, but I think Doohan is going to get a penalty. The two-stop strategy didn't really work out for Isaac Hajar, but a good race, a solid race from Hajar. That was really nice. And Liam Lawson, I don't know what happened to him. He didn't seem to have made any places, to be very fair. He wasn't able to move his way up the field even with a different strategy. Stroll drove a really good race, but the two-stop didn't work for him either. Whoever did a one-stop was really mindful of their tires, and that was really good tire management, especially from Oscar. I've said it like the fifth or the 10th time this time in this stream, but really nice. Well done, Oscar Piastri, and this shows how much Piastri has matured in terms of his driving, in terms of how he manages his tires, and it's really nice for him. Well done. Well done, Piastri. Well done. Norris managed his race pretty well, I believe. There was a bit of lack of pace from him because of this brake pedal problem, but he managed to limp into second place. That was good. Um, Leclerc's pace was hampered because of the front wing damage. I believe he could have finished ahead of Verstappen because the Red Bull did not have the pace in today's race. Although he did come alive in the second half, but still, there's a lot to improve on the Red Bull as well. And Hamilton's two-stop strategy didn't work really either, and he cooked his tires as well when he was on the when he was on the first set of hard tires. So not much. Driver of the day got is given to Kimi Antonelli. Well done, well done. A solid race from Kimi Antonelli. Honestly, well done, Kimi. Well done. Let's go, Piastri. Well done. Let's go. Well done, Piastri. Well done. Proud of you. That was a good, solid race. Well done. And George Russell makes it to another podium. That's really nice. Another third place. This is the second podium in this season. So that's really good from Russell. He's showing some good racing from in that Mercedes. So that's really nice. And I guess this would be it for this stream. I'm gonna go watch the post race interviews on my own. You guys can watch it on your streams as well. And I think that was a fun stream. I'm gonna see you guys next time in the next race stream. Until then, see you later. Bye bye.